Hello, my name is Chanel Richterink, and I'm the Agent Services Coordinator here at Keller Williams Grand Rapids North. If you are looking for information about getting your real estate license and beginning your exciting career in this great industry, you've come to the right place. Over the next few minutes, I want to give you a bit of information about Keller Williams, the overview of the process to getting your real estate license, and how we can help support you in that journey. When we're done, you can fill out the response form that's right on this website, and that'll let us know if you are ready to get started or if maybe you want to take a little bit of time and just stay in touch. Either way, I'm going to send you a follow-up email that will have a copy of the presentation that we're about to go through so that you have all of this information in your hands. You'll have my contact information, and you and I will know how to get in touch with one another. You only need a pencil for one quick thing here during this video, and that's a code that I'm going to give you in a couple of minutes that you can put in that response form, and that will let me know that you have in fact watched this video, know what to expect, and are ready to move forward. So if that sounds good to you, let's get started. The reason that we begin our conversation by talking about the Keller Williams culture is because when you have your license, you are an independent contractor. You are free to partner with any real estate company that you wish. So it's important for you to know who you're looking at getting in business with. Our belief statements are there, they're clear, they tell you how we want to treat you as an agent, how we expect that you're going to be treating your clients, and how together we want to be part of our community. So you'll see that it all begins with the idea of a win-win. This needs to be the right move for you in your life at the right time. After that, it's about looking for a mutually beneficial relationship in your negotiations, in the relationships you have with your clients, and the relationships you're building with other agents as you do business. At the end of the list, you'll see that success results through people. And we may be buying and selling real estate in this industry, but it is a relationship business. It's how you find your business. It's how you do your deals. It's how we all become successful together. So everything in the middle is just how we do it. We believe in commitment and communication and integrity. We believe in teamwork, and a lot of companies say that. But let me tell you, my experience here of almost 3 years at Keller Williams has been that the level of cooperation is unmatched. People ask questions, people get answers. There are people who are willing to share their documents, their plans, their experience in order to pave the way for others to stand on their shoulders. Because if we can help each other be successful, then that makes us all better at what we do in this industry. My background is corporate before I came here, and I would never have seen this happen. I have been constantly and consistently surprised and excited and thrilled to see that when Keller Williams says they believe in teamwork, it actually plays out on a day-to-day basis. That equity line item that you'll see there on your screen is one of our newer additions to the belief statement. It informs the fact that we believe that opportunities in home ownership as well as in business ownership should exist for all people. And that's what we're here to talk about today, is the process of getting your real estate license. In Michigan, this begins with a 40-hour pre-licensing course. We have the opportunity through an initiative now at Keller Williams called K-Score to partner with Kaplan Real Estate Education in an opportunity to provide this course for you at no cost. I'm going to tell you more details about that in just a second. When you are done with this course, then your second step is to pass your state of Michigan licensing exam. You'll go to the state, you'll apply for that license after you finish your pre-licensing course, and then you take the test. There are small fees involved in both applying to the state and in taking your test, and so that's something that you should budget for. Your third step then is to choose the broker partner that you would like to do business with. We hope over the course of your pre-licensing time that we'll be able to demonstrate to you the value that Keller Williams can bring to your business. But I do want to tell you, you are not obligated to work with us. We want you to choose us because you believe that that's your best opportunity for success. We are not pulling ropes or requiring you to come here if you take advantage of the K-Score program. We want you to choose us, and that's what happens in step 3. Step 4 then is to join the professional boards of real estate. When you do that, there is a one-time only $400 application fee that is payable to the local board of real estate. That's the Greater Regional Alliance of Realtors. You'll hear that referred to a lot as GRAR. That's a one-time only fee that you pay when you first apply. After that, there are annual dues that are assessed from GRAR, from MAR, which is the Michigan Association of Realtors, and NAR, which is the National Association. In total, the annual dues to those 3 boards is roughly $788. I usually tell people to budget for $800, and then you'll have dinner money left over when it comes in under that. When you join, depending on the time of year it is, we may prorate those fees for you if you're farther into the year and not going to be here the whole time. So you and I can have a more one-on-one conversation about your timeline and what money you should expect there later on when you're a little bit closer to making that decision. I do want to let you know, though, that if your timeline puts you into the latter part of the year, October is renewal season for everyone in GRAR, and so that's when they're going to be asking for that annual dues for the next year. I want you to know that because if it comes too close together, you'll be asked to pay for both at once. Again, we can have a personalized conversation about that later. All right, so I am thrilled to be able to tell you about K-Score. This is Keller's Successful Career Opportunities in Real Estate, and it's an initiative that is a partnership with Kaplan Real Estate Education. You may recognize Kaplan. They've been in the training and education space for a very long time. They're very good at what they do. They are our curriculum providers. They have a completely digital platform all built out, and when you enroll in the pre-licensing class with them, there are a certain number of things that come in your package. The first thing you get is this, the Michigan Real Estate Fundamentals. This is the class itself that you need to take and pass in order to qualify to take your state licensing exam. It is 100% digital. You can flex it around anything that you have going on in your world right now. It's 27 units with a Kaplan instructor that is actually teaching you the content. A little bit of reading that you do along the way, quizzes that you take inside each unit to make sure that you're keeping up with the content and that it doesn't all build up on you at the end. Everything else in the package are resources for you as you study and learn. So there are 2 question banks that you use for quizzing yourself on the content. And then finally, a once-a-week interactive study group that is available to you as a live webinar that you can log into with a live Kaplan instructor and other students. There's a discussion guide for each week so you know exactly what's going on. And this is a great way to have a little bit more of that feedback style of teaching along with this. So this is what's in the package that most people choose to participate in with Kaplan. It's your class and a bunch of study resources to help you be successful. At the same time that you are working on your pre-licensing, we are also going to enroll you in something called KW Prep. This is professional development designed to support your transition into being a business owner. These are another set of modules, 17 to be specific, very small with 5-minute videos and a little worksheet that goes along with each one of them. These will have you thinking about your goals, your motivation, your schedule, how you're going to stretch your 24 hours over the unique things that there are in your life in order to be successful, minimize stress, and be able to focus on the things that are important to you at the time. These modules are separate from your pre-licensing. It's 2 different programs. This one is to help you be successful in real estate as a business owner. And having these 2 things together is a powerful combination that's going to help you launch your career with a lot more confidence. So here's how it works. If you are ready to get rolling with your career, I need you to fill out the response form that's right on this website. It's going to ask for good contact information for you. It's going to ask you whether you are ready to move forward now or if you need a little bit of time. There's a little field in there for you to put a code, and this tells me that you've gotten through the video and you have some of this foundational information already in your brain. That code is right here. It is KScore/KW Prep. You can put that in the code, and that way I know that you're tracking right along with me. The very first thing that we're going to do to get started is enroll in KW Prep. That is the professional development series. I'm going to send you an email that has all of your content instructions in it so that you can log into this platform. And the first thing I want you to do is the first 2 modules. Again, this will all be spelled out for you in an email. Those first 2 modules are an introduction to Coach Molly, who runs the program, and your first goal setting conversation. There's a worksheet that goes with that, and you'll send that to me so that you and I can actually meet in a one-on-one conversation about your goals, what you want to accomplish in real estate, the timeline that you expect to be on, how long you want to use to take your class, when you hope to be licensed and getting ready. That way I know exactly what you're thinking. You and I have had a chance to meet, and you know what you can count on from me in terms of support from Keller Williams. Once we have that meeting, if everything sounds good to both of us, we'll move forward with enrollment into the Kaplan Real Estate Education pre-licensing course for the state of Michigan. At that point, I'm going to hand the baton to you, and you're going to be off and running to do your class in your own time around whatever it is you've got going on in your life and make it work for yourself. There is one last thing I want to tell you about today before I let you go, and that's profit share. The reason that it's so important for me to tell you about this right off the bat is because this is an example of Keller Williams quite literally putting its money where its mouth is. If we represent to you that you as the agent are the most important thing, the most important part of our business, then we make sure that we support that with our dollars. When you join Keller Williams, you'll be asked to name your sponsor. That is the person that is the most influential, the first person that really pushed you toward joining Keller Williams as a real estate agent. Maybe you have a friend or a family member who's an agent here that was encouraging you. Maybe you've come to this point through an Indeed ad, and this is the very first conversation you're having about it. That person goes on record as your sponsor. When you start doing business here, and you help contribute to the bottom line of our market center, we use that money to pay for our expenses, for our buildings, for our coffee, for my salary. After we pay those expenses, we have profit left over. That profit, every month, we split almost in half between our owners and investors and agents, sponsors who have helped grow our company by encouraging new agents to join us. So your sponsor will get passive income based on your participation in this company. What that means to you is that if you are talking to friends, family, people on your client list, even people you meet standing in line at the grocery store and saying, I like the value that Keller Williams brings to my business and you should give it a try. If they name you as their sponsor, you can earn passive income when they do business here. We started doing this in the mid-90s. Since then, we have given back over $1.6 billion with a B dollars worth of profit that could otherwise have gone to our owners, gone to our investors, that have instead been given to agents to do with as they please. They get reinvested into businesses. They become important parts of personal wealth building strategies, charitable donations, health savings accounts, retirement funding. These monies are completely passive because it is our profit that we are choosing to give back to our agents. It's a direct deposit that hits every month. If you are with Keller Williams in any market center for 7 years and then retire from real estate, you can continue to receive that direct deposit. It's also willable one generation. So should something happen to you at any point, your beneficiary would continue to receive that direct deposit. That bonus, that reward for having encouraged other people to come and be part of the Keller Williams system. So you can see that this is an important thing that you can lean into if you want to. And obviously something that I need to tell you about right off the bat. So here's what's next for you. Go right to that response form that's directly on the page below this video. Fill it out. Let me know what you want to do. Are you ready to move forward? Does this sound exciting? Does it seem accessible to you to be able to take your pre-licensing course at no cost to you? Let me know so that we can get started with that. Again, so as a reminder, that code that you need to put into the form is KScore/KW Prep. And again, the very first thing that we'll do is enroll you into that KW Prep system. So you'll receive a follow-up email from me at that point that will have these presentation slides. It's going to have your instructions for the K-Prep program for how to access your modules and get started. It will also have a button in there that is a Google form for you to use to submit that goals sheet to me. It will also have a button for my schedule so that you can put yourself right into my calendar for that goals meeting. And then after that, we can start talking about your pre-licensing class and enrollment and really get you started. So I am very excited that you were able to join me for this conversation today. I hope to hear from you very soon. Use that form. Let me know who you are, where you are, and I look forward to meeting you soon. Thanks.